What's up, pals and gals of the YouTube world? It's your boy, the Wolf Gamer 25, and we are back. That's right, folks, back once again for what? Oh, that's right, another riveting episode of Figure Friday. Oh, I'm pretty sure that you know by now. It's that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia of all kinds, colors, shapes, sizes. You better believe anything of the sorts under any of those categories, you're going to find it right here on this channel. And yeah, you better believe that. But before the holiest moment, folks, before the holiest moments, as you know, we here in this wolf pack, we care about one another. So, if you haven't already, please do your boy a favor and go grab something to eat, grab something to drink, or even grab a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to know, I want you to be able to keep up with your health, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, drink plenty of fluids, and please help yourself because I'll be right here waiting. Please, go ahead. And don't worry about me, folks. I got my drink right here. Oops. Ah, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna stretch. Also, I do hope that you guys who are handling quarantine, I hope that you're handling very well. For those of you guys who are not necessarily under lockdown, but who are keeping yourself safe at home, I hope that you're taking the proper safety precautions, keeping your hands washed. I hope that you guys who are going out there wearing your masks because that's going to help us to cut down on this COVID pandemic. So please, just wear them, okay? And that means and also, for those of you guys who are working during this pandemic, I hope you're keeping yourself safe. Make sure you're maintaining, because I know it's going to get rough out there. I know it's rough out there for a lot of folks, and I do know that there are some stationary businesses who are kind of in a slump, but just keep hope alive, okay? It's coming. It's going to get better. Trust and believe. Just keep that head of yours upwards. I'm sorry. Very excited about tonight, folks. Very excited. Let me get just right. Okay. That's very interesting. We'll talk about that at the end of the stream. We'll talk about that at the end of the stream. I ain't gonna lie. Dang, work was killer today. Oh. Also, before we hit that 3-minute marker, I just want to say, once again, I want to say thank you to everybody who has joined the Wolfpack. Because as you know, you guys are the lifeblood of this channel. I do hope that you're enjoying all the content that I am putting out because I'm doing as much as I can for you, the viewers, because I want to keep you, the viewers, you, the people, happy. Because without you guys, this channel would not keep on keeping on. And I appreciate you, really. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Now, I know the timer is right here. I get that. But I know it's also going to be down here. So I've noticed that we also hit the 3-minute marker. So why don't we just go ahead and get this shindig on the road, huh? So I invite you guys to who are joining me tonight. I hope you sit back and relax up, take a breath of relief. Just fall out, make yourself feel safe. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. And yes. So let's get started, huh? Now, I remember in my pre-stream that I did tell you guys that this particular episode was going to be another Power Packed episode. So I do hope that you're ready, and I hope that you are in your seats and I hope that you're in your seats and strapped down because it's definitely going to be a Power Packed episode. So, and the only reason I say that is because we are going to be introducing 2 new figures tonight, and both of them are straight out of the Power Rangers era. Now, even though they are from different series, different characters, both of them are still heroes, and both of them are still part of my childhood, and I thank them, because as you guys know, Power Rangers was my everything, and if it wasn't for these folks, I never would have discovered how awesome it was. But one of them used to drive a car. I know, it seems pretty boring, right? But they did drive the car to save the world. But now that particular individual serves the stars above. And the other is a leader who, in my opinion, is defined as one of the greats. And the reason I say that is because of the many personas, if I had to be frank. because he did portray so many faces, and I'll let you guys know who that is. We're gonna get into each character. I'll give a history lesson about both of them, where they came from, and um, who they are and what they're known for best. So please relax. Just chill right there. Just wait for him because you're up first. Okay, so first up, I figured that we could go ahead and take a trip into the stars, but we're gonna stay stationary right here. This is figuratively speaking. You know what I'm saying, folks. As I like to introduce a particular individual who, as I said, she started out with her feet on the ground, but then she, under certain circumstances, she had to sort of take a leap. If I had to give, a bona fide answer, she had to take a leap of faith and become a glider of the galaxy, which, ironically, is sort of one of her modes of transportation. And the only reason I say that is because, yes, it's true. In the beginning, she drove for a living to save the world, but she now walks aboard a space shuttle and searches the stars. And as I said, it's called a galaxy glider. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please hold the applause, and give a big Wolfpack welcome to Ashley Hammond, aka the Power Rangers in Space Yellow Ranger. That's right, folks. Yes, that's right, folks. The star-slinging superhero and is here in my possession. Now, this is the Lightning collection that did just recently hit the shelves. She was the last one that I did say, I'm happy to say, I procured, and I had to get my greedy hands on because she was definitely one of the ones I've been looking for. Sorry, I know this looks weird, but that's just me. Now, I feel proud of myself because I thought ahead tonight because each of the figures that I come into contact with, I've always been forgetting that one thing that helps separate what's known as the devil's tape. And I thought ahead, and I pre-cut it before the show tonight. Bam! So now I ain't got to worry about it tonight, folks. See, hey, your boy is smart. Your boy is very smart. And like I said, we're going to introduce the figure first, and we're going to go ahead and give a little history lesson about Miss Hammond here. Ooh, man, she comes with a lot of good stuff. Oh, sorry to bring back a lot of memories, I'll tell you that. Perfect. Yep. Get out of there. Come on. I apologize for the noise, folks. Really, I do. Okay, perfect. Okay, come here. Let's get a look at you. Let's get a good look at you. And there she is, folks. Sporting the beautiful yellow Space Ranger power suit. And of course, what I thought was sort of iconic about the suit that she's wearing is, I apologize, Ashley, please forgive me, but this part right here is the fact that it's color-coded to sort of match each and every individual Ranger, because, yes, it's true, each and every individual Ranger in the series did have the same color code across the chest of their uniform. And I love this. It really takes me back. It makes me want to watch the series again. I mean, I've seen it about 4 or 5 times, but hey, who's counting, right? Yes, indeed. Let me go ahead and get her accessories out. Yes. Okay. She does come with one interchangeable head, 2 interchangeable hands, and 2 weapons. Like every one of the fact that she became one of the newest Rangers after the veteran Ranger Tanya had to step down due to unforeseen circumstances. I did not get a chance to read into that. I apologize. But before becoming I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. In the beginning, before she became the Ranger of the Turbo series, she actually started out in Angel Grove, and ironically, she was a cheerleader. But this was a fun fact, is the fact that this was after she was actually the second Ranger to be a cheerleader. Of course, that was after Kimberly, because Kimberly was the original. I mean, come on, nobody could beat her. Come on. That's just me, though. But as I said, there was a particular moment when the villain of the series, known as Divatox, was attacking the city and destroying it under just nasty circumstances. And during that time, Ashley here was actually spotted helping citizens. And where she was actually helping them to not necessarily like get to safety, but she was sort of guiding them. Yes, it's true. She was guiding them out of the city or towards transportation out of the city because they were starting to evacuate. But that's best case scenario because I did not get a chance to read too much into that. I apologize, but that's not to say. Oh dang. So let me just get back up there. I'm just I can't get over this detail of the figure. Like, oh my goodness! But I need to snap back here. I do apologize, folks. I'm just trying not to nerd out here. Like, really. Whew. Okay. Okay. As I said, the main antagonist of the series was known as Divatox, and it was in that moment where she was starting to wreak havoc on the city and destroy everything around. And Ashley, as I said, she was spotted helping citizens to get out of the city. And it was in that moment where the command center was actually under attack by Divatox and her forces. And thanks to the combined forces of Divatox and a few other villains, they had actually like they'd actually destroyed the power chamber, and of course, thus you know, how can I put this? Thus beating, not necessarily defeating, but she defeated the Turbo Rangers. And but when word of Zordon's capture was actually found out, she and her team had actually had to leave the Earth because Zordon's home planet is known as Eltar, and it was in that moment they had to get off of Earth in a what was known as a not NASA, but it's NASADA, NASA space shuttle, and they had no other way off the planet, so that was their transportation in order to get to Eltar to save him. But during that moment, they met, well, as you know, like whenever a space shuttle takes off, it separates into many different pieces. And in this instance, as the shuttle was floating through space, they met up with another spaceship where they had actually, in the moment, the driver wasn't there, or the one person who was living there wasn't there, because as a matter of fact, they were out surfing the stars, defeating villains. But whenever the space shuttle had come into contact with what's called the Galaxy Megaship, if I remember right, it was in that moment where the one who lived there had actually just arrived back home, because that's where he lived at the spaceship. Because I don't want to get too much into the driver because that's another person for another time. I'm gonna try to get my hands on him so that way you guys know who I'm talking about. But it was in that moment where they met the mysterious Red Space Ranger, and his name was Andros, and thus she was given thus she, Ashley, was given the powers of the Yellow Space Ranger and command of the Mega V4 Zord in the fight against the newest antagonist in the series, which of course was known as Astronema. And I ain't gonna lie, Astronema, she's I'm not gonna say like one of the best villains, but I like her, I believe, because there was so many. To me, I like the series because there was so many good battle scenes. There was such a lot of like character in there, a lot of history. Not just between the Red Ranger himself, but also with the main antagonist, which of course is Astronema. I don't want to spoil too much for those of you guys who have not seen it. I highly recommend it because it is another one of the greats, and it also made my childhood. It's really good, really good. But yes, as I said, one small cool fact that I did find out about Miss Ashley here is the fact that her carrying persona actually contrasted with a Super Sentai counterpart, which of course in this instance was the same suit and same person, but that actor's name was known as Natsumi Shinohara. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. But what? uh, okay, sorry. That was a very important message, and I had to get it out. But I didn't. As I said, this was another one of the series that I could nerd out about for days, but I don't want to spoil too much. All I'm going to say is it's definitely a thrill ride a lot of emotions, a lot of twists and turns. And as you know, I did introduce a lot of the villains, or a couple of the villains that are featured in this series, however, with a more psychotic look on their face, if you know what I'm saying. Those of you guys who have been watching my streams, you'll know what I'm talking about. Whew, I need a drink after that one, let me tell you. Oh, goodness. Yeah. But before we move on to the next one, I just realized I didn't introduce her weapons. So why don't we just do that? Huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. That one goes there. Okay. One of the main weapons of the Yellow Space Ranger is a weapon of hers known as the Star Slinger. That's of course why I brought it up in her entrance. It's of course this little bugger right here. Now, what's the thing attached to it is, of course, the power that surges from it. Because what she does, it's sort of like I think of it as an intergalactic slingshot, mainly because these two wires back here, they're what I call strafed, and that's because they're made back there for a reason. They have a strong tensile. I can't say what, but basically what she would do is she basically just hold it here, aim, and then of course just blast away. You know what I'm saying? And of course, one of the more iconic weapons of the Power Rangers in Space team is this one right here. Which of course, every Ranger series wouldn't be complete without a blaster of some sorts. And of course, this one is known as the Astro Blaster. Of course, it should fit ever so snug right in her holster. Yeah, boy. Perfect. Okay, so let me just see. This should go right here. Oh, wait. Let go, Ashley. Let go. Hang on. There we go. And I do believe that this part goes right here. Yeah. Perfect. And there she is, folks. Don't worry, she ain't gonna hit you. She's just showing it off. There we go. Star Slinger! And again, that really takes me back. But we're gonna go ahead and shift gears here, but not into not back into turbo. No, we're gonna sort of wind the clocks back a little bit further, called an oldie but goldie. And the only reason I say that is because we're gonna talk about one Ranger. As I said, he's definitely blazed a trail, and with not one but six, I count them, six whole different personas wearing the Ranger helmet, and each one more memorable than the last. And of course, not only is he an excellent Ranger, but he's also, in my opinion, one of the great leaders. But I know that a lot of Ranger series have had many great leaders, but this guy in particular, I just feel like he speaks the most, because to me, he has a lot of character and a lot of fight, a lot of heart, and I'm going to explain why. So, this particular veteran Ranger, I call him a veteran Ranger mainly because of his history and because of how well known he is. He made his debut in the Mighty Morphin series and was an instant favorite, mainly due to his acting abilities and also his fighting skill and prowess. And now it's no small fact that he was made to be one of the best Rangers, but that's only due to his drive, his conditioning, and also his background. But also because in the beginning, he was evil. I don't want to say what color he was evil with, but I'll give you a hint. Thanks to the evil space witch, Rita Repulsa, who, basically turned him under, I'm not going to say under the radar, but sort of without him knowing. But I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, but please don't spoil it, okay? For those of you guys who don't know. What she didn't know, Ranger 5, a.k.a. a lot of names, but I don't want to spoil them, folks. I really don't. Whew. Now, as I said, I thought ahead and bam, thought about cutting it double tape and bam, I got it open. Okay. That's right, folks. As I said, the leader of leaders. And of course, holder of the most Ranger helmets, in my opinion, but that's just me. I know there's a lot of folks out there who have a lot more. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do that. Okay. Don't get stuck right there. Just relax. Okay. Woo. Dang, he comes with a lot of weapons. Okay, let me just go ahead. He looks epically awesome. I can't lie. I love this figure. Ooh, that's cool. what I've noticed is that his arms right here, when he flex them, oh my goodness, his armor extends. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, folks. That is too crazy. And as I said, this is the Lightning Collection, and with every one of those figures, it comes with a off helmet mode. And of course, here it is. I know it's hard to say that this is his face, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it is his face. But that's just me. And he comes with a plethora of weapons. Wow. Okay. He comes with 3 weapons in total and 2 interchangeable hands. Of course, both of them are the fists. Now, as I said, and in this era that we speak of, Tommy and his friends narrowly escaped just before the command center is actually blown up, thanks to the hands of 2 villains known as Goldar and Rito Repulso. Rito Repulso is actually Rita Repulso's brother. I know, hard to believe, right, that she has family, but I mean, in a way, not really. I mean, um, I remember her father's name, but at the same time, I forgot her father's name. But he's one of the great evils. I ain't gonna lie. But it's true. Now, it was heartbreaking, in my opinion, to see it as a childhood, to watch one of the like to see the command center just blown to pieces. But out of this heartbreak, there is hope, because in that moment when the Rangers had gone back to search for just any glimmer of hope, and as I said, hope was found mainly because the what's known as the Zeo crystal. Now, what that is basically I mean, it's a giant crystal. It's about, I don't know, maybe about yay big, something like this. Hard to say, but it's about this bulky, honestly. But basically, what it is it's a crystal that gives off a huge, significant amount of energy that gets stronger over time as it's passed on from one generation to the other, or one Ranger generation to the next. One of those two, either way. But what happens is the fact that they also found a hidden power chamber underneath where the command center was built. And it was basically made for the sole purpose of if the command center should ever be destroyed or shut down. And in that instance, they actually find more hope as it is discovered that Zordon and Alpha are discovered at the same time. They're alive, and I'm happy to say that they are. But with this new beginning and new powers that they discover, it also comes with a new and greater enemy. And in this instance, it was known as King Mondo. King Mondo is basically the ruler of the Machine Empire, and he basically sought to do what Rita and Lord Zed could not do. And in this instance, conquer Earth, right? But thanks to the ability to harness the power of the Zeo crystals and come together as a fighting team, Tommy and his team would take the next step and thus became one of the more stronger Ranger series, of course, the Zeo Power Rangers. And thus becoming leader of them, he took up the leader mantle and controlling what's known as the Red Battlezord, and he and his Ranger team successfully defended the Earth and destroyed King Mondo, thus bringing peace back to the galaxy. Whew. But before the holy moments, why don't we just introduce his weapons, huh? Like every Zeo Ranger, he comes with the Zeo Saber. Look at that. That's patented, standard. And of course, also, like every Zeo Ranger, they get a blaster. Every Power Ranger gets a blaster. It doesn't matter which series, you better believe they're going to have a blaster. Oh, where did it go? Oh, yeah. What's cool about this one is that it comes with a small little attachment. If I could just find how it goes. Oh, there we go. Bam! Look at that. I love the little effect that they've sent with the blasters and the sabers and all that good stuff. And now, forgive me on this one, folks. I did not get a chance to read up on this one, but there's also this one right here. I did not get a chance to read up on this, and I do apologize, folks. Please forgive me. But I do know that is a sort of enhanced, more powerful version of a Zeo sword. I didn't say which one, so please, I do hope that you'll forgive me on that. Please, folks. I feel so ashamed. Me being a Power Ranger fan, I do feel so ashamed that I did not read up on that when I should have. I do apologize, folks. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right there. But before we do that, Um, I want to give a big shout out, and I want to say thank you also because today I did learn that we did get a new member of the Wolfpack, and I hope that you're watching or that you're going to watch as a highlight. So I want to say welcome to the Wolfpack, and I do hope that you'll enjoy your stay. Um, but yeah, and I appreciate you immensely. I do want to say thank you to everybody who came to see me tonight, and I apologize for my connection issues, and I do hope that you look forward to more in the future. And also, I hope you look forward to my next episode because it is going to be another wonderful series or wonderful episode. My apologies. And yeah, and if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here. And if you like, feel free to sample one of these videos when they do appear. And yeah. Also, I am going to be uploading a brand new fight compilation featuring a new fighter from Mortal Kombat 11. So please do feel free to look forward to that. And yeah, follow buttons right here. These two videos right here. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves. Lávase las manos, por favor. And again, please, for the love of all things, folks, wear the masks. Okay? Protect yourselves. Peace.